Hello guys, welcome to another vlog. I'm starting this vlog the same week, like a few days after my hair vlog. So if you missed it, I'll throw it up in the cards. But in that vlog, I did some life updates and I talked about how I have to go on a last minute work trip in like a couple of days. I'm starting this Thursday afternoon. I'm just about done with work for the day and I kind of want to go ahead and get a head start on my packing because I'm doing laundry right now. That's one of the things I love about working from home is I can just do laundry and like take a 5-minute break, switch the laundry, and then throw everything on my bed, and at the end of the day I just put it all away. It's amazing. I love working from home so much. But that being said, I'm doing all my laundry and I kind of want to go ahead and start partitioning off the stuff I know I want to pack, like some pajamas, some underwear, some socks. So I want to go ahead and pull my suitcase out and find a spot for it in the office and just start putting stuff in. So I'm going to do like an extended kind of weekend in my life while I prep for this. So I'm not going to vlog the actual trip itself since it is a work trip and I'm going to be mainly with coworkers and actually working during the trip. But I want to vlog this weekend as I kind of clean, get everything packed, get everything ready, and then head out on Monday. So let me show you where we're starting. Okay, so this is the vanity side of the office. I had a TV tray table because that's originally where I was propping my suitcase up on, but I think I'm going to put the suitcase over here just so I can leave it out and it's not totally in the way. The suitcase is over here. I have the base carry-on suitcase, but I am checking my bag because I do have to bring, like, I work in publishing, so there's a few textbooks I have to bring with me for, you know, the offsite. So I don't want to have to worry about bringing a carry-on only, so I will be checking this bag, but that's the only big bag I'm going to be bringing. I'm going to bring that, and then most likely a purse backpack, and then a small purse. I've got some laundry drying right here, and a couple of these I do want to bring. I need to plan out my outfits for the trip, so I've got some blouses drying here. And here's just where everything's been like gathering that I need to bring with me. I've got like my work badge, I've got some toothpaste, some dry shampoo, I've got some lotion, I got the nails I want to put on Sunday. I've got razor, all that kind of fun stuff, some tampons. So I want to kind of get this off of my desk and into the suitcase, or packing what I can now. And then over here on my vanity, I've got some sheet masks I want to bring with me. I love doing sheet masks when I travel just because my skin tends to go nuts when I travel. So I try to treat it really nice. And then these are all small samples that I have. So I'm going to go through these and pick out which ones I can bring to use on the trip. And then over here, this is a workout thing I don't need to have over here, but over here is stuff I actually have to bring with me for the trip. So I've got some textbooks, I've got some catalogs, I've got my charger, and I've got a notepad. So I want to go ahead and start kind of arranging this in the suitcase. So let me grab the suitcase. Haha, and that fits perfectly on this part of my desk. It's a little bit better than having a TV tray out, taking up more room. So this is what we got. This is a business book I want to bring with me for reading on the plane. I've got a shower poof because I don't really like using washcloths. This bag is where I'm going to put my makeup and skincare, hopefully. I don't know, it might just be all makeup. We'll see what happens when I actually pack. And then this is for the rest of my toiletries. It's just a little like drawstring bag. This is actually a gift from my best friend Brooke, and it's got like little sections in here for all of your toiletries. And then inside, I have a bunch of little containers for skincare. So these are all empties. I've cleaned out really well, so I'm gonna go through and probably this afternoon kind of just make sure I have all my skincare packed. So let's see. I think you know what? I want to get like the textbooks and stuff that I know have to go at the bottom of the suitcase in first. So I think I'm gonna start there and then start packing the basic clothes. This is a little difficult to film with my laptop arm right here, and I can't really move it, so we're just gonna work with what we have for now. So in this compartment over here, I already put some of the catalogs that I was bringing just because they were flat. So I think they will fit this way, and then I can add in the rest of the catalogs, and the notebook might not fit. Yeah, it might just be catalogs. So I will have those in there. Sorry about that. They literally just started putting a ladder outside and working right outside my window, so I just quickly closed my windows real quick. But this is the dustbin I use for all my dirty clothes, so I'm also going to put that towards the bottom to kind of fill in these little ridges. And then let me see, is there anything else I can put in to fill in the ridges before I put the books down? Maybe my PJs. Well, first off, shower proof. And also, as I start to pack things, I'm going to start making a list of everything I actually put in the suitcase. Not so only I can remember, but then I have a list of everything I've packed just in case. Alright, so these are some pajama pants. Roll up right there perfectly. This is a nightgown. That'll fit right there. And to be frank, It's only 3 nights I'm staying there. I don't mind wearing the same PJs for 3 nights, just for a short trip. Okay, so I think we're at a good place so far. I've got like some toiletries, I've got all the books I have to bring. I put some toiletries in here. I think it's about time. I hope you cannot hear them doing the work on the roof. Worst day ever to do this. But I think it's time I can go ahead and get some skincare packed. Hello and welcome to my bathroom. So this is where I keep all of my skincare. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and skip on toner. I feel like I don't need to bring a toner just for a couple of days. I can live without it. But for like the rest of this stuff, I wanna put a little bit into my small little containers just so I have, you know, a retinol. Though I have another retinol, I might just bring the whole bottle. But for like my moisturizer, my sunscreen, the vitamin C, I'm probably gonna go ahead and just put them in a small bottle. So it's now Sunday. I know I said I was trying to get like all my packing done on like Thursday, Friday. Life got away from me for a little bit. Work was a little crazy on Friday. And then Saturday, Alvin and I actually spent some time doing a little bit of grocery shopping, and then we cleaned the apartment so we don't have to do it today, which is really, really nice. Though we are on the 2nd floor walk up of an apartment, right? We cleaned our stairwell. It was nasty. we have treads in there. We haven't pulled the treads up and actually done a full deep clean there for probably like a year. Oh, it was gross. And then I deep cleaned the kitchen. So we're all set other than finishing up my packing and doing a couple of like self-care things that I waited until now just to make sure they would last. So I got my little checklist. Let's read through. I need to prepare my carry-on bag. I need to finish packing my makeup. I need to pick all of my outfits because basically I have everything packed, work-wise, everything except for the actual outfits I'm going to be wearing, and that's why I had to throw in a load of laundry because there's a couple of things I want to wear that I already wore this week on the plane. So I'm just going to do that quick load real quick, and then I'll be able to grab some yoga pants and a nice shirt for the ride back. But I'm going to take you through actually picking out all my outfits. I like to lay them all out on the bed, you know, go through day by day, figure out exactly what I'm going to wear, do that. I need to do my nails. I just do press-on nails. I've got a new set of the black Dashing Diva press-on nails I'm gonna do. And then I have to shower and wash my hair. So I left it curly. I washed my hair on Friday and I left it curly because I didn't want to blow fry it twice in one weekend. So I'm going to wash it today, give it a nice deep conditioning treatment, and then blow dry and straighten it so I can pack my straightener, and then also so I don't have to really hopefully do too much to it during the trip. So I think that's it. Do nails, do laundry, pick outfits, shower, wash hair, blow dry, straighten hair, pack makeup, and prepare carry-on. So those are the goals for today. Thankfully, I do not have to cook dinner. I don't have to cook anything today. We ordered takeout last night, and I made sure we ordered enough so that we would have lunch today and then dinner today. So I don't have to cook or do anything else. So all I can focus on today is getting ready and relaxing a little bit, because I have to say I'm still pretty anxious about the trip just because of the disaster we had in January with air travel. And I know logically speaking, I know that was literally a once-in-a-lifetime issue because we flew out the day the FAA grounded all flights. So there was no way we were ever going to get where we needed to go. And I know that normal air travel goes smoothly 99% of the time. But because of that terrible situation, and me personally thinking I wasn't gonna have to travel for a long time, it's making me a bit anxious. So I wanted to give myself some time today to kind of relax a little bit. I gave myself a nice long hot bubble bath last night, and that definitely helped a lot. So I'm gonna shower today. I may or may not, depending on how anxious I'm feeling, I might give myself a bubble bath later today. We'll see how that goes. But I just wanted to give myself the space and the time so that I'm not rushing through things. I don't feel rushed. I've got a lot I have to do, but it is, what time is it? It's only 8:30 in the morning. So I've got plenty of time. I've got literally the entire day to do all of that. And then Rex still has a couple days of his medication left, and we've been taking him out only once a day. So I'm thinking probably around lunchtime, I have to pick him up and carry him down the stairs. We'll take him on a short walk then. And I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now that the laundry is in the dryer, I really want to go ahead and get my makeup and the brushes packed. So that way I can kind of put them at the bottom of the suitcase, and then I can just finish with putting all the rest of the clothes in. So originally I was gonna have this just be makeup and have another bag for skincare, but I'm gonna do my best to get it all to fit in one bag because I'm looking at the bag that I'm taking. I'm checking a bag, so technically the carry-on bag that I have right now, I don't, you know, I could check a bigger bag, but I kind of don't really have a medium-sized bag. I have a carry-on, and then I have a full gigantic checked bag. So I don't want to have to use it if I don't have to, but we will see. We will see. So I'm gonna try and get both skincare and makeup into this one bag. And just, I want to keep the makeup minimal, but still give me what I need so that I can do a full face and look presentable, because we are going to be going out, we're going to be networking. I just knocked my camera, excuse me. I'm going to put the skincare to the side. Let's just start with kind of like a shop my stash for the makeup. Okay, I think we're going to try makeup on this side of the bag. And to start out with, I pulled out some new products I haven't used yet, and I want to bring them for the trip. So I've got the Essence Lash Princess Mascara and the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. So that'll be your setting spray, that'll be my mascara. Alright, for primer, I have these minis. If you want to focus, please. Thank you. I have these minis. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer, and then I have these two Professionals. If there's one thing I love about traveling is trying to pack minis or products that are almost empty so you could throw them out while you're there. Like this brow gel. This brow gel is just about empty, so I'm going to bring it so I can use it and throw it out while I'm there. And then for the actual tinting of the brows, I have the xoxox Air Brow. Back to the base, I'm going to bring this Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. I picked this one and the Hourglass one up, but I've only tested this one. I actually really like the way that it looks on my skin, so I'm debating whether or not I want to bring a backup foundation, because it is still newer to me. You know, it's so frustrating because like my favorite foundations right now come in like this heavy glass packaging, which is nice usually, but not so much so for traveling. So you know what, I'm gonna bring the Misha just as a backup, just in case for whatever reason this looks terrible on my skin, because I know this works really well on my skin. And then for concealers, again, I'm gonna bring a new one that I've been testing out, and then an old tried and true that I know works really well for me. So the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser and the xoxox Concealer. I don't remember the exact name. For face powder, I'm gonna bring the Sexy Mama Translucent Powder from The Balm, because it's a really great powder and I love how small and compact it is, perfect for travel. Okay, so I don't really have any small loose powders that I've tested, so I'm gonna stick with the Maybelline Fit Me. And then I got a little poof for that. Pressed powder. I'm gonna bring this, just one eyeliner, the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I love putting this in my waterline. And then of course we've got the mascara already. So I think now all we need is like blush, bronzer, highlight, contour. I'm gonna bring a face palette for that. All right, so my usual go-to for travel is this Tarte palette. I absolutely love it, but I'm trying to save space in here, so I think I'm gonna bring a smaller face palette. I'm gonna bring the Smashbox Ablaze face palette. Now the highlighters are a little too dark for me, so I'm gonna grab a different highlighter, but bronzer, contour, blushes can all work with me with a light hand. So I'm gonna bring that one. And then for the highlighter, I'm gonna bring this Becca in Pearl Flashes Gold. It's a nice shade, tiny packaging, perfect. All right, so we've got primer, foundation, powder, bronzer, contour. Is there anything I'm missing? I kind of want to go through and like make sure I have every step. So primer, foundation, concealer, powder, brows, eyeshadow primer. There we go. We got this eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna bring glitter glue. Actually, you know what? Yep, leave the glitter glue. So we've got brows, mascara, eyeliner. So I think the only thing that I'm missing now is an actual eyeshadow palette. So I need to go and find an eyeshadow palette that I think would work here. All right, so I super surprised myself here with my eyeshadow picks, but I'm gonna go with the Retro palette from Natasha Denona. It's the midi packaging, so it's nice and sturdy, and it's got like these really nice like berry red pinky tones, and as I'm packing my clothing, I'm realizing most of my clothes are black and pink. So I think this would actually match really nicely. And then just to throw a little extra oomph in there, I'm gonna bring the Mini Love palette just so I have some extra shimmers to play with. And I think that is it. So let's try to get this to fit on just one side of this organizer. Ooh, so I got everything to fit except for the setting spray and the Misha and this. And I think I can get this to fit with the skincare just because I'm also worried they might leak. So let's see if I can get all the skincare to fit, and then we might be very well done here. So the camera died right before I finished, but we were able to get all of the skincare and the rest of the makeup to fit. I'm so excited. So now we've got just makeup on this side. Back here I've got Q-tips and a color switch. And then we have the skincare over here. Oh, that's perfect, and it zips. Oh, beautiful. This will cut down on a little bit of space in the bag itself. And I've got one bag for makeup and skincare. Now, of course, brushes are gonna be separate, so I literally just have like a Ziploc bag, because I used to have a bag I loved for packing brushes in, but it was an old Morphe thing, and after it kind of fell apart, I didn't want to rebuy it. So I'm looking for like a hard shell case to throw all my brushes in, but until then, I'm literally just gonna use Ziplocs. I also got this brush case like with a set of brushes, but it's so small, I can't use it with like, you see that? Like with big face brushes. It really only works on eyeshadow brushes, and even then, like they kind of get squished. So I'm just gonna throw all the brushes in a Ziploc. So let's just go in order. We got some primer. We've got, I'm gonna bring 2 kabuki face brushes because why not? I've already got a sponge in there. I'm not gonna use that for concealer. I've got a face powder brush, something to brush away that, some blending brushes, bronzer. I'm not gonna bring a separate contour brush because I don't think I super need it. Blush, and then I'll just bring one highlighter brush, and then that's it for face brushes. So this isn't gonna seal. I might need to get like a gallon Ziploc size, so this might work better for the eye brushes. So I don't want to bring these, but I'm gonna get a separate Ziploc for them, and we'll just use this for eye brushes. So I've got my brow, inner corner highlight, flat liner, a couple of blending brushes, get 2 of you, and then there, boom. Actually, I wonder if maybe I should use this just for the face, for the eye brushes. I mean, that works for eye brushes. So I'll use that for the eye brushes. I will use this for something else, and I will get another Ziploc bag for the face brushes. And then that is packed for makeup and skincare. The laundry is done, so we can finally lay out all of the outfits. And apologies in advance, the air is on. It's starting to be pretty hot out. It's like in the high 70s, low 80s, which is not great for me. So we're getting into that season where the air is going to start to be on all the time. So apologies. So I really only have to pack these 3 outfits. This is what I'm going to be wearing to the airport for the trip there tomorrow. So that's why I've got actual like bra, socks. I'm going to have underwear laid out just for this outfit because the rest is already packed in the suitcase. So for the trip there, really comfy yoga pants. Yoga pants are the best to wear on planes. Sue me. Cute blouse. It covers my butt in the yoga pants. And then just bra, mask, socks, you know what. So that's the first day there. We're also having a little reception that first night. So I didn't want to overpack. I think if anything, I might just pick another blouse to wear for the reception or just keep this on. I'm hoping it's kind of casual for that first night. For the 2 actual days of work, I just picked out like my nicest like chill dresses. This is kind of like one of my go-to work dresses. It's cute. It's got a little bit of a v-neck, but not too much. It's light. You could dress it up, you could dress it down. It's my favorite. So I've got a black cardigan, the dress, and then these are some capri leggings. I always wear leggings or shorts underneath the dresses. And then for the next day, I went a little bit out with this skull dress, but I like that it's zipper. It's a little bit of a v-neck. Again, it doesn't show off too much. I've got some bike shorts to go underneath, and then another black cardigan. And then this is why I had to do laundry. I really wanted to get my other pair of yoga pants out, and normally I don't dry these in the dryer, but I did it today just so I could get this packed. So for the trip back, I'm gonna have these yoga pants, and then this tunic. It covers, you know, the front and the back, so I can wear yoga pants and it doesn't show off too much. And it's just a super comfy shirt, and I wanna fly in that. So that'll be my trip back. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we should be set. So all I have to do is pack these 3 outfits, hang that one up so it's ready for tomorrow morning, and I should be good except for everything I have to pack, like, you know, in the morning. This is my little carry-on. I wanted to put it in my backpack, but my backpack was too small for the laptop. So I've got my laptop, my wallet, my book. I've got, you know, some tampons, hand sanitizer, my passport. I like traveling with my passport, even if it's domestically, because there's been like some new IDs that have come out in the US, and it's still confusing where you need the real ID, which is what they're calling the new like digital ID. Anyway, long story short, I like traveling with my passport. It makes things 10 times easier. My wallet, and then I'm gonna finish getting all of my charging cables together in here, and then the carry-on is good to go. This is how the suitcase is looking currently. I've got the makeup and skincare here. I'm leaving this side open because this side has quite a lot of toiletries in it. And then the clothes are gonna roll up and fit right down there, so I can zip this up and then we're good. I'm also just keeping a running list of everything that I do pack. Just in case the worst case scenario happens and I lose the bag, I have a vague idea of what I put in the bag. These are the nails I'm gonna put on a little bit later. And then this is where I'm keeping a list of everything I have to pack in the morning. So like my toothbrush, my medication, and my sleep phones are what I have so far. So I got a little bit of a headache. So I've been having an ice pack on my forehead. I honestly think it's probably just because of stress. I'm a little bit anxious about the trip, so I took my medication. It doesn't feel like it's turning into a migraine, which is nice, because if I were to get a migraine right now, it would suck. But I got my ice pack on. I'm gonna let the medication sink in for a little bit longer. I might grab a soda, just get a little bit of extra caffeine in there, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower and start doing my hair. right, so shower is done. Rex has been walked, hair has been done. It's looking a little poofy, but I think it's because it's a little humid today. But not too bad. And I actually used Sam Vei's trick of using dry shampoo on clean hair to hopefully make it last really nicely throughout the whole week, because if I can avoid washing my hair on this trip, I'm going to. So the hair's done. And I skipped through it because I showed like literally the entire hair process in my last vlog. If you missed it, I will throw it up in the cards. And speaking of Sam Vei, she just posted a brand new vlog, and it's just in time because I'm about to go do my nails. And again, I think I'm gonna fast forward through doing my nails because I did a very in-depth how do I do my nails in the 2 vlogs ago. I'll throw that video up in the cards too, but I show you exactly what, you know, nail glue I use, what nails, how I do everything, and I don't want to be repetitive. So check out that video, and I will be back when nails are done. So I definitely forgot to film an outro for this vlog since I was in such a big rush, and the first thing the next morning I was at the airport. So since I am back from my trip and editing, I thought I could take some time to show you some pictures that I took. So this was the view from the plane. I flew out of Newark, so you could see the Jersey and the Manhattan side. Very, very beautiful views as always. I'm always someone who could just spend forever looking at the window of a plane. I love it. And then I landed in Indianapolis, and the first night that I was there, a coworker of mine took me on a little mini tour of downtown Indianapolis. It's a really beautiful city. Reminded me a lot of actually Washington, D.C., and the same person that designed D.C. designed Indianapolis. And so this monument is at the center of the city. And it's a really, really beautiful veterans memorial, and it had like a big fountain. Half of it was under construction, so I really only saw half of it, but it had this beautiful fountain and these steps, and you could go and like have lunch out there, and it was really, really pretty. And then at night they actually projected some Indianapolis 500. So at night they actually projected some like promos for the Indy 500, which is happening the same month. So in May, I believe at the end of the month is when it was. So they had a bunch of like racing flags, and they had the cars out on display. It was really, really cute. And like here in the airport, this was actually in the airport, they had a bunch of the cars out on display, and honestly, I don't watch NASCAR, so a lot of it went over my head, but it was cool to see it. And they had a bunch of the marketing for This Is May Indy 500, so I guess that's what they do. And then of course, I couldn't go anywhere without bringing home a little souvenir for Rex, so I got him a little sock monkey with the University of Indiana sweater on. So thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you in my next vlog. Bye!